this video we will be learning how to create the table. So now in our website, let's just add a table which will represent the price of the fruits or whatever the grocery I am going to choose. So it will just display the price. So let's build the table here. So for that we are having a tag called, so I'm just removing all of this which is not necessary for this. So I'm just using a table, and table is the tag for creating a table. And then we are having tr, that is table row, and inside that table row we will be having the table column, that is td is the table column. So if I just go and write let me say apple, and for 1 kg I am just writing as 100 rupees. So I'm just saving this. So I'm just going and just seeing what is going on. So just experimenting it out. So you can see here I have created apple and 100, but there is no table here. So you can't see the table here because there is no border between them. So if we just go and add some border, so in the table just go and write border equal to, I'm just saying 1 pixel, that's enough for me. 1 pixel, and it will be black. So I'm just going and refreshing this page. So you can see here. So now it has become the table. So if I want, I can just add another elements here. So I'm just copying this and pasting here. And I'm just changing this is banana. And it has 40 rupees per kg. And I'm just changing this to the orange. So apple for 100 rupees it will be really cheap. So I don't think it will be 100. So I am just saying 200. And for this let me just use 120. So I'm just saving this and I'm just going to refresh my page. So you can see here I have created a simple table with 3 data in it, and it will be having 3 rows and 2 columns. So now let me just explain the syntax here. So the table is the tag which we will be using for creating a table, and tr is the row. So tr is the first row. So if I just go and show this, so you can see here inside the tr we are having apple and 200. Oh, this is the first row. First row is this, and it is having apple and 200. Yes, perfectly alright. And the second row is banana, and it will be having banana and 40, so it's okay. And third row will be orange and 120, so it's perfectly alright. So this is how the tr and td works. So the td is for the column. So td, the first td will be for the first column, that is apple, and second td will be for the second column, that is 200. So this is about the basic syntax of the table. So now you have understood the table syntax. Now you need to add a heading here, means this is the fruits and this is the price. So you need to add that. So what you can do for that, we are having a t head. So it is just used for the heading. So I'm just going and including the th, which represents that it is a heading th, and I'm using fruits, and the second th will be the price for 1 kg. So now if I just save it and just refresh this, so you can see here we are having 2 headings, and fruits for the first column and price for 1 kg for the second column. So we have done that by using the t head and also the th, similar, which is similar to the syntax of the tr and td, but t head is for the heading and th is for each and every column. So now you can also use here a tbody. So as you know, the t head is for heading and tbody is for the table body. So if I just go and use this, and if I just refresh this, so you can see here there is no change here. So as I said, there is no necessity for you to add each and every tag here, although it makes sense because you won't be getting any error. But if you are concentrating on the screen reader also, then you definitely need to follow each and every steps. So now if I just remove this tbody also it works, and if I add it also works. It don't have any visual change. So that is the point which I need to convey. So now I have created a simple table here. Now let me just consider I need to create another row. So what I have to do, I have to just copy this tr and I am just going to add another row. So if I just go and refresh this page, you can see it here. So tr is for row and td is for column and th is for table head and thead is for the section and tbody is for the body section of the table and thead or th if you thead or tbody if you don't use, then also it won't be going to affect. So if I just going to remove this thead and if I just using that th only and if I just go and refresh this page, it won't going to be affect anything. So you can use th or thead or tbody. So that's up to you. So now after that, now let me just add a padding. So what is this padding? We will be learning more about that in our CSS. In briefly, let me just explain. So if I just go to the cell padding and just give some 2 pixel, so you can just see the change here so that you can understand what is padding. So what this padding does, it will add some space. So in this I have specified 2 pixels, so it will add 2 pixels to the content from the border. So from right, left and from the 4 directions we will be adding the same distance which I have specified. So if I just going to specify 20 pixel, so if I just save it and you can see here it is adding the same space from the left, right and left, top, right and bottom. So it will be adding the same space, same padding, and padding is that it is the distance between the content and the border. So this is what we call as a padding. So now if I just go and change the cell spacing, so if I just go to 2 not to 10 pixel, let me, because you won't be able to see the difference if it is low. And if I just go and save this, so I'm just going to refresh this page. You can see here there is something different cell spacing is there. So here there is some mistake, so I'm just going to change it. Okay, so you can see here there is some difference. So if I just remove this cell spacing and if I just save this and if I just refresh this, so you can see here there is no distance between two cells in the table. So if I just add that and if I just save that, then you can see that there is a change and there is a distance between two cells. So this is what the cell spacing does. So as the name specifies, cell spacing will help you to provide the space between two cells and cell padding will help you to provide the space between the content and the border. So this is about the cell spacing and cell padding. And border, as I said, you can change the border to 2 pixel. So we will be learning about the pixels. So it is just a quantity which or the physical quantity which will be used to specify the font size or image size, and all of that we will be learning in the CSS section in deep. So just save it and I'm just going to refresh this page. So I have changed the border to 2 pixels, so you can see the difference here. So if I just change to 5, then you can also see the distance. You can also see the difference here because it will be very dark. There is a challenge for you. Can you include another table inside the table? So let's try it. So let me just create another table inside the table. So I'm just creating table and inside that I'm just going to add tr. So I don't need any of the heading here. So inside that here I'm just going to add another hello. I don't have any content, so I'm just randomly adding some content because I need to show is it possible. If possible, then how it will be. So I need to just show that. So coding is just experimenting. So just experiment it when you are having any doubt whether it is possible or not. Just experiment it. So from experimenting you can understand it is not possible or not. So I'm just going to refresh this page and you can see here hello, hey. So table after table. So I have done one mistake here. No. So now you can see here I am showing only apple and banana. So after below that we are having orange and apple. It is not showing because I have included a table inside a table. So now you might have understood that you can't insert a table inside a table. But that is not a conclusion because you can include. But if we just go and remove this tr, that is our row tag, and if we just conclude that after the creating the table and finishing table of another nested loop, so I'm just saving it, and if I just go and refresh this, then it is also showing the same result. So it is not also possible. Then you need to experiment it in a more detailed manner. So what you have to do means you have to just remove this td. So inside the table you won't be able to add another table, and inside the tr you can't be able to add another table, but can we add a table inside the td, that is the column element. So let me just try it out. So after the table I'm just saving it as and closing that td and closing the tr. So I'm just saving it and refreshing the page. You can see here we have created the table inside a table. In the banana section you can see here td, and after td we are having hello and. So if you just provide some border here, you can easily find out that we have created successfully the table. So if I just go and refresh this page, you can see here we are having a table inside a table. So the conclusion from this is that we can create a nested tables inside a table, but we can't be able to create the table inside the table tag and inside the tr tag. We need to create a table, and we need to specify that inside the td tag. So this is the conclusion, and we have learned completely from beginner to advanced in the table. So styling the table we will be learning in the css. Stay tuned, subscribe this channel, and also share this video so that you can help your friends to learn the table concept, because it is one of the tricky concept in the html. So now you have understood the table, and you can also nest more than one tables, but it will be really going to be complicated. And this is about the html table tag. So in the next video we will be learning about the global attributes.